Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Unfortunately, I accidentally left the game running for a few minutes while I walked away from my computer, but I still have the same number of people in the colony right now. And it doesn't look like it caused any major issues. I mean, oxygen in the colony is really low right now. Yeah, I think the biggest issue is oxygen right now. Oh, my. Some other stuff happened too. Yeah, okay, I see my problem. I see my problem. Would have been good if I was here to deal with the problem, but I accidentally did the thing. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. So there is, it looks like what happened was we busted through there and it flowed down, filled up this area, and then it's slowly gone down here and all over the place. Is this running? Let's check to see if this is running. It's pumping doodles. Yep, okay. So at least we're producing water here. Okay. Oxygen. Yeah, so that's important to colonies for some reason. So we're gonna need to deal with that. Okay, simplest solution to the problem right now, find some algae. That's a temporary solution, but it's doable. I think I have to go down to... Well, there's a bunch... Okay, there's a ton of algae in here. Okay, okay. Go get the algae. Don't suffocate. I'm glad I caught this when I did. Yeah, this is all problematic here. No fresh water. That's another big problem. Oh, they can't get past. That's what it is. This is all algae. So let's bring some of that in. You know what? I'm just gonna grab this whole thing. I'm gonna grab it if they can. That'll keep us going for a bit. That'll get the oxygen running again. And then we could deal with the water problem we created by walking away while the game was running. Yeah, that sounds like me. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that was a fair bit of algae. So that will definitely help. And hopefully, yep, they immediately got those refilled. They're at max gas pressure right now. That's okay. So, our water area is awful. What I'm honestly thinking of doing is just draining this out and then plugging it back up and trying to... Okay, so, okay. First things first, Desalinator. That's under refinement, right? And what does it cost to run? Output salt. And a little bit of heat. Power 500. That's a bit. That is a bit. Well, I mean, we do have spots available. Thinking just putting her down right here for now is gonna be the best thing for me. Or over here. Yeah, we're gonna put her right there. So we're gonna want her outputting. Oh, we already got an output right there for good water. Yeah, I'm gonna have them drain this. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is just go grab a couple items. Just go like this. Just deconstruct every other one right now. Drain it all out, and we'll fill it back up. Things are breaking. Did I say water damage on there? Oh, that's actually, well, it's gonna take a little bit to fill that, yeah. There's a lot of salt water in there. I want it to all drip down. Insufficient oxygen generation. We know. A little salt water in here now. We're going to need to pump that out first. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go plumbing. Liquid pipe. Do we have a liquid sieve? Like a filter? Sieves one liquid out of a mixture, sending it to a dedicated filtered output. Yeah. So, like, that's what we want right here. Oh, no. Look what we've done. I don't know if this can operate on salt water. That's probably what's breaking it. Yep. Okay, that's what's breaking it. Okay, Oh, this fucking thing's in the way. Deconstruct these. Gotta get these out of the way. We also have other problems here. We need to keep this. We've created ourselves problems. Okay. Well, I'm okay with problem solving. That's half the fun of these games. Alright, let's start with... Like, this is a problem right here. The fact that this goes straight freaking down right into there is a problem. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Deconstruct this for me. And we're going to need to get rid of this too. Deconstruct that. This is an airflow tile, so liquid should not go through there. What do we got here? Bristleberries. Sure. Hey, Penelope. Good dog. At least the food kept growing while I walked away. You know, this is bad too. It keeps dripping down from here and just filling this up. Okay, yeah. Here, someone deconstruct this. Just gonna let this flow out. Alright, okay. Let's solve these problems. Oh, actually, I wanted that the other way around, didn't I? Cancel that. Okay, let's solve these problems one at a time. We'll let that flow down. Just get rid of the water. Gotta keep mopping all this stuff. Mop up spilled liquids. We'll fix these problems. We'll fix them. Here, let's turn this off for now because they're just pumping water into an empty problem. Invalid build location. Oh, right, because of this. My bad. That's my fault. Okay, so now if water falls over here, we're at least not... Just gonna dump it straight into here. There's a little lip there for them to work with. Okay, let's make sure this all gets mopped up before we do anything here. All right, that's built. That's built. Little breakwaters there. Okay, this is empty now. Empty. So. There's that. We need to sieve out all the salt water here and put it in the desalinator. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So we need this thingy. Just put it right there. No. Cancel that. Move it over one. Plumbing, liquid filter. So it kind of lines up easily there. Let's see. Actually, I could just put it in right here. I just have them deconstruct the pipe that's already in there. Construct that pipe. You guys. And then we'll plug it back in. And then we have to get salt water into there. Well, we have to wait for it to be constructed first, and then we can get it working. I'm sorry about all the problems I caused Colony. I'm sorry. Alright, well... Oh, come on. Finish construction. Okay, so we want output 2 to be... This is just salt water, right? Yes, salt water. I'm not sure what the difference between brine and salt water is in this. Plug that in. Plug this bad boy in. Plumbing, pipes. So, salt water. We're actually pumping salt water into this too. I don't know if that's got to be breaking it. Oh, stuff's in the way. I can avoid using a bridge if I just move this. If we just do this. Okay, we'll just grab this. Copy. Right there. Deconstruct this one. Deconstruct. Yeah, we caused ourselves some issues. But, like, when I'm playing games and stuff like this happens, I'm not one for save scrubbing. I'm like, you know what? Let's just look at it as a normal problem. We'll get past it. And then we'll jump it here. Oh. I believe. I think that's right. Get this all hooked up. That way we can at least get the salt water processed. If we want to, we could always just dump the salt water into here. Although we probably shouldn't do that. We should probably have a different tank for that. I gotta still get the salt water out of here though, so this might just be a temporary solution. Come on, guys. This is important. Water is important to not dying. Just putting that out there. This thing doesn't seem to be broken from it accidentally getting salt water. Seems to work. This one, though. Yeah, this is all mixed up now, too. We just wanted... I had to dump it. I had to get rid of it. And now what I should definitely do is tell him to make sure the bottom of this is swept. And now we can tell them to dump water in there. If you got it. I'm sure there are some bottles sitting around somewhere. Looks like the coal situation's okay for now. It's not too bad. There's more available to us nearby, though. Okay. Let's get this running, guys. Oh, it's running. It ran out of power. It doesn't seem to be outputting anything, though. Why would it ever not have power? Unless it's being The game's lagging out on me there. Power. This one section of the power grid is just sucking up too much. Okay, well, we can work on that a little bit by doing this. Grabbing these sections, just taking them off of it, reduce the load on the line there. Take that stuff out. Unplug it. Thanks, guys. All right, now it's running. Yeah, okay, there's water. Okay, it's running. Get these bad boys plugged back in. I'm sorry I broke you. And let's check the water overlay here. Actually, we want to change this up too, so this all needs to be deconstructed. Because what we want to do is pull it out of here. Plumbing. This actually needs not salt water. So we want to pull it out of there. Oh, and you know what? It looks like this, if you accidentally put salt water into this, it just shoots it back out the other side. Which does mean that eventually we'll... And we're pulling the salt water out of here. And we're putting fresh water into there. Okay. That at least produces some water that I can utilize. Yeah, this is super broken. It looks very broken. Awaiting copper ore. Do we have copper ore? We do. So it's just a matter of getting someone to go do it. Okay. Alright, we can mop this up now. Mop that up. And I do have access to salt water now. That's definitely a thing. Okay, there we go. That is a step in the right direction. This can all be mopped up too. I don't think there's any other spills anywhere. How is the oxygen looking? Alright, it's not as bad as it was. The temporary influx of algae that I grabbed definitely helped. Now we can tell him to grab those. And we made a mess. Why would anybody make a mess? These are all working. Wait, no. Empty pipes. Empty pipes. Because this isn't running. Oh, did someone... Are you serious? Of all the places in the colony you could have done that, you peed in the area we just... We need to put more water into the system. Shouldn't this be fine? This shouldn't run out of water. Well, I gotta fix it. Alright, now put that back in. Idiots. Okay. I spent all that time and effort cleaning this, and then they immediately peed in it. Thank you. Do not pee inside the cistern. Nobody should be idle. There are things to do. Like, why is nobody utilizing this right now? You cannot be idle while there's things that are not getting oh, you know what? That's salt water. That's why. That's my bad. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. All right, we do have access to a little bit more fresh water down here. But getting to it without causing a problem is a problem in itself. The desalinator works, but it doesn't work quickly. And I'm curious as to why it's saying, like, power, no power, power, no power, power, no power. Why would it ever not have power? Let's see here. I'm not seeing... Like, things further down the line are not running into the issue. Maybe... Let's look at the plumbing. It's got the... It's plugged in. I was really hoping this thing would be running a lot harder. And it's germy. Contents, salt water, 3,000 germs. Right, because it's pulling some of the... Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, did we at least get water back into the toilets? It looks like we did. Just gotta fill up the line. This should be a closed system. At least it, yeah, it shouldn't be a closed system. Is there a shut-off I could put on this? Run through wall and floor to use connect inputs and outputs. Just put this in someplace. Not easily. Okay, well, that's alright. Not a big deal. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of other problems. Another thing I could think is that the items before it on the line are pulling the power from it. Did this thing get fixed? No. Is there a way to tell it to be fixed? Also mop this up, maybe. There's some fresh water here they could utilize. Alright, guys. Oh, they can't get in there. Yep, there's some fresh water you could use. Theoretically, they should be able to fix this. There's not a shortage of copper ore. It just says awaiting copper ore. Waiting delivery of copper ore, 10 kilograms. Copper ore, 2,000 kilograms. Wonder if anybody doesn't have a repair skill or something like that? No, we haven't done this in a while, so let's go through and make sure everybody gets their doodles. Let's see. Victor, improved construction. What's very... improved strength is useful on everybody. Super hard digging, that gives me another one there. This is construction, carrying. It's like yeah, it's all useful. Anything that's useful to me right now, will go down. There we go. Oh yeah, now they're all gonna go through and level up. This is fine. Oh god, it's filthy in here too. Okay, this is fine. Care package, bristleberry, arborberry corn, Oh, that'd be really useful if I had a arbor acorn area for growing. Maybe up here? Oh, but... Okay, okay. Oh, no, I can make this work. I can make this work. If we get some arbor acorns growing, we could have wood. That'll give us a wood-fired generator, which would produce more power. Slightly renewable source of power, too. Oh my, polluted oxygen. Yeah, there's a bit of that around these days. Here, what I'm gonna do is... The polluted oxygen seems to like to gather in some of these areas, so... Let's go ahead and get those built over on that side there. And I honestly think a really good idea would be to... Here, let's gain access to this area. I need the water. I need the water in there. Please and thank you. And I think we were going to build an airlock there. I think that was the idea. There's things I want to do that involve expanding the power grid, but expanding the power grid means, you know, I'm expanding how much power I'm sucking down, and without the ability to make more power, I'm not super thrilled. Now, the arbor acorns, I believe, needed a different... I think they needed polluted water to be pumped in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in another farm section up here. And if I remember correctly, you only needed every other tile on those. So let's have them just kind of get me a little section right here. Airflow tiles there. So it'll get O2. I'm going to need to pump this water out of here. Yeah, like some things are not getting power because the power, the sections of this power grid are overloaded. Definitely part of the problem. Like this sucks down 480, which is half of the potential one of these wires can carry, not including anything else. We have nowhere to empty the salt water out into either. We need a dedicated saltwater tank. Is that continuous, like, mopping as it's flooding over, I think what was happening there? They can't even get to this, so go ahead and just cancel those. The arbor acorns, getting those growing, I think would be a great idea. I'm pretty sure they needed polluted water to grow. We find out. But we shall see. Which, if I remember correctly, which was why I wasn't using the other, wasn't utilizing them efficiently in my old farm, because I didn't have it set up for that type of group. Oh, hey, look! They can jump up there. Oh, but now you're stuck. I hope you don't run out of oxygen over there. Just putting that out there. It's been known to happen. Okay. Should be fine. Going at it from both sides. They're fine. It's nice to be growing food again. Insufficient resources, water. Yep, get that. It's on the list of things to do. Trust me. It is on the list of things to do. Also, probably would be good if we actually drained this out so it's out of the way. Why is there so much pinch of pepper? Whatever it's called, peppermint. There's so much. It seems to be a lot of seeds down there. Okay, they have access to this now. We need to pump the water out of here. It's gonna be. hot water. It's gonna be really goddamn hot water. But that's okay. I just need an influx of water right now. Oh, man. This is fine. This is fine. It's a mess over here right now, just trying to deal with these problems as they creep up. I'm gonna have to get this all cleaned up at some point, but right now it's a matter of fixing problems. And right now I need water. I need a steady source of water. Okay, let's take a look at this again. This is filled back up, so let's go ahead and tell them to just deconstruct, like, one tile. It's just flowing back out. What was happening there? Actually, you know what? Let's tell them to take out anything that's... Yeah, right through there. Anything that's in the way. I think I see what part of the problem is. Oh no, it's working. Because it should go into this, and then if this is not, and if this is full, then it should go out. It might, you know what's gonna be, you know, I think would be a good idea, is if I moved that to the left a little bit. If I move this over to the left a little bit, I think that'll be for the best. I think it going directly from the runoff there into the sieve is part of the problem. I think it's slowly causing an issue. How are we doing down here? I think we're doing okay. Starting to overcome problems. I mean, everybody's alive. That's a step in the right direction. I didn't turn I didn't walk away from the game and come back and everyone was dead. Awaiting delivery copper ore. Huh. There's multiple things that say awaiting delivery of copper ore that they are not doing. I mean, copper ore isn't the stuff that needs to be copper ore to copper. No, it's not. It's not the processed stuff. Okay. Wondering why it's not getting done then. Because they did everything else up here real fast. Insufficient resources, copper. Awaiting delivery, copper. There's copper all over the place. Well, maybe if we just tell them to mine out more copper, they'll get to it. Well, imagine. We are going to need power down here, too. Like, this thing's been dead for a while now. Oh, but we are out of time. Okay, so the water crisis is crisising, but we're getting past it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you've been enjoying, and I will see you all next time.